We're now shifting our focus to some other breaking developments coming in. BJP leader and former MP Ramesh Katti's statement during a public rally has now sparked a controversy. He's gone on to say that Hinduism is being discussed today, but there is no Hindu religion. It is just a formation, it's a lifestyle. He is saying that he's read many books, Hinduism does not exist. How did the word even come? Let's listen in to what he had to say.
ನದಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಭಾಗದ ಜನಿಸುವಂತ ಜನಾಂಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂದೂ ಅಂತ ಇವತ್ತು ದಿವಸ ಮಾಡೋ ಹೊತ್ತಾಗಿ ಅದು ಧರ್ಮ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್. ನದಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಭಾಗದ ಜನಿಸುವಂತ ಜನಾಂಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂದೂ ಅಂತ ಇವತ್ತು ದಿವಸ ಮಾಡೋ ಹೊತ್ತಾಗಿ ಅದು ಧರ್ಮ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್.
Let me also now bring in my colleague Harish, who's been tracking these developments for us. Harish, first just help us understand and translate what we heard from Ramesh Katti.
Well, Katti saying that there is no religion called Hindu as such. It's something that is a lifestyle. You can't call it a religion. He goes on to say how the word Hindu emerged. He says only people who were on this side of the Indus were called Hindus, and that is what has been given more like over the number of years and decades and centuries. It's got into common usage, and it has ended up being the term for a certain group of people. And he says there was no word called Hindu. Remember, this is at a public rally. It's not clear when this has happened, but this video now has emerged post Satish Jarkioli's comment went political, and now this video going around. This has gone viral, and the Congress now sensing the opportunity to hit back at the BJP, saying, well, one of your senior leaders, former MP from the same region, also has echoed similar sentiments or thoughts about the emergence or the origin of the word Hindu.
Exactly, Harish, what I want to discuss with you, that how is the BJP now going to firefight this? Because as you rightly pointed out, in the backdrop of the controversy that we have seen because of the comments that have been made by Satish Jarikoli, where he's also questioned the fact that where did the word Hindu come from? According to him, it came from Persian. And if you hear the actual meaning, you'll actually feel very ashamed of it. The BJP has been hitting out at the Congress saying that every time you just want to defame Hindus because you want to do appeasement politics. How are they going to firefight this now?
Well, perhaps the BJP might find it easier to get Ramesh Katti to come out and issue a clarification and possibly apologize as well. But the Congress is finding it extremely difficult to do the same. Remember, since yesterday, all the Congress leaders have distanced themselves and the party from this comment. But Mr. Jarkioli continues to go ahead, remain defiant. He's saying that I haven't said anything wrong. In fact, he's challenging others to prove him wrong, saying that if you
Harish,
indeed
I
go
apologize
ahead
for interrupting. I'll just request you to stay on with us. From the Congress, we have Sankara Guha now joining us on the broadcast. Good to have you on the broadcast with us. How do you see these comments that have come from Ramesh Katti?
You know, this has become a sort of a trend to politicize these things. What Mr. Ramesh Katti has said, I don't know how the BJP is going to defend it. I too just listen to it. I don't know how they're going to defend it, because at every given small opportunity, they blow it up so big and, you know, they make it look like anti-Hindu sentiment and things like that. But unfortunately, the BJP, they have only lip sympathy. You know, I have asked one straight question to many BJP leaders: who relaid the foundation of Sanatana Dharma? Nobody has an answer to that. But when it comes to doing politics on the word Hindu, they go all out and blow themselves up. I think BJP should probably set an example, come out and say that their leader has done a mistake, and set an example and ask him to apologize. As far as our leader is concerned, when I spoke to you in the morning, we have clearly distanced ourselves. It is his personal views.
No, so the BJP till now had been saying that the Congress has to take some sort of a tough action as far as Satish Jarikoli is concerned. Just distancing themselves would not be enough. They were demanding a resignation of him having to step down. Is that something similar that you're demanding from the BJP also as of now?
Exactly. That's what I told you. Let them set an example. Let them set an example. Let them expel him from the party. Because their only claim to the power is Hinduism. The whole sentiment of Hindu. Beyond that, they have nothing. It starts and ends there. So let them set an example. Let them show to the people of India what word they have used. If somebody goes against that sentiment, this is what you're going to be punished with. Let them set an example.
No, but Sankara Guha, I also want to understand whether it's leaders from the BJP or leaders from the Congress. What I'm essentially trying to understand are these are all elected representatives. They understand that their position comes with a high share of responsibility. Is the tag Hindu or is the entire idea of Hinduism now become just an easy narrative for these leaders to try and possibly cash into votes? Is that what we are seeing?
Unfortunately, it looks like that. If they were mature enough and if they were sensible, or if they had if they could relate to this whole sentiment, I'm sure they wouldn't be doing it. But unfortunately, probably they are.
Okay,
but it looks like that.
Okay, Sankara Guha, we leave the conversation there. I quickly